Okay, so here's my theory. Has Chucky been a substitute father figure to Andy in the Child's Play and Chucky series? Now think about it. We never see Andy's father at all in the series that I can think of. No, not at all. There might be one picture in the first movie, but hardly mentioned. I think in one behind the scenes thing, it said that his father drowned. Or maybe I'm thinking of the 2019... I don't know. What do I even call the 2019 movie? It's not a reboot, but it's an alternate reality. It's an alternate series, alternate universe. How crazy is it that in a time where all of these horror movies, all these reboots are failing and having to reboot multiple times, Chucky has 2 series going. Has been the only series with a consistent writer, more or less consistent vision. It's evolved over time, but it's always been a story that, as far as horror movies go, the continuity's not too fucked up. I guess it's easier to get away with that maybe with voodoo, but I don't know. All of them are supernatural, so it should be easy for all of them to make up excuses. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Yeah, we don't see Andy's father at all, and whether, good or bad, good for us because it's been entertaining, Andy has become who he is because of Chucky. And in the past couple movies, those being Curse and Cult at the time of recording, family has been a big sort of theme throughout it, especially in Curse. You see the flashback scenes of Charles Lee Ray when he kidnaps Nika's mother and holds her hostage, and it's all about, wanting them to himself, keeping them as a family. And then looking back, if you just watched just the first movie, at the end of it, the happy fairy tale ending you would think would be that Detective Norris and Karen end up together and raise Andy and her happy little family. Now, we know Karen's still alive. I don't think we ever find out so far what has happened to Detective Norris. You would think everything is fine, but who knows? Maybe he ended up taking the fall somehow for all the crazy complications in the case that would be the murders surrounding Andy and Karen Barclay. So, I don't know. He's another potential, adult male figure in Andy's life. We don't know how close he's been around him. Child's Play 3 is, canon, I would assume, even though it's a different actor playing Andy, it's still canon. And in that, we know even up until his teen years, he was having trouble and in foster care. So if the Karen and Mike Norris relationship was a thing, it would have to have been years after the events of Child's Play 1, because if she was locked up that time or was incapable of taking care of Andy until he was in his teens, then you would assume that she's not, going out to dinner with Mike Norris. But anyway, this is just an idea I'm throwing out there. I might explore it more. I want to do some things with this channel, start with, Chucky specific videos, maybe explore out into other horror franchises that I'm interested in a similar way that Mr. H has, or Midnight's Edge, channels like that. So let's see where it goes. And if anyone is out there, thank you for listening. Good night.